Bid you hello and welcome to our fair channel. We players are not available at the moment. We are currently setting up stream and adding production value. As proof of this, I, Sep, am talking to you from the past. Yes, this is a recording and I am probably doing something unspeakable at this very moment. But enough chit-chat. I only said all this to give the stream time to actually start and the people a chance to come in. Now, as in the movies, enjoy the pre-movie commercials.
Roll initiative. Yep. Meepo in big trouble. Big doo-doo. The great dragon was Candle. Big doo-doo.
So, would you say this is a big danger, what you're hearing?
I mean, if they fuck me on my tips, I'm bringing them to that town.
Did you say tips or something else?
Tips.
No tips.
Okay, cool.
It depends on the gender of the person guiding.
So,
Fuck
yeah,
you on my
you
tits.
expose them to the blacksmith, I see.
Alright, so that was Windswept with Wanderer. They got some cool music, and hi, I'm Shump. I do podcasts now. Fuck it. Windswept, Lake of Light. Okay, so I think this is cool. I guess you've been waiting long enough. Just gotta figure out what knob to turn, because this is all new to me. That one goes... Oh, yeah, it goes down. It goes down. Cool. Alright, I guess roll the show then. Goodbye.
They arrive, they do so in style on a StarCraft 2 battle cruiser, literally covering the entire fucking sky of the world. It is awesome, it is free, and you can play it on PC too. No, you don't.
Midrash is everyone.
Or a barrage of shit torms. I should be careful with those extremely dry ones. I mean, the heat here could spark a forest fire. Who's got seagulls?
Nah, it would be me.
Yay, flying food.
Yeah, some asshole last week decided to throw food out the window, and just outside my bedroom window there's like a awning type thing. I don't know what the fuck it's for, it's just attached to the building, and all the food landed on that.
Perfect.
So at 4 a.m. I had seagulls landing on it and all I heard was tap, 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 tap. As they tried not to slip on the damn thing.
That's gonna make some decent beats. Very simple solution though. Get high proof alcohol. Get bread. Dip bread in alcohol. Yeah, toss it out there and have fun at least. I said have fun, don't be a murderer. Well, if you're gonna try to kill them, at least make a sausage on a string with a nail embedded in it. And then if you're gonna get really fancy, you attach like tiny flags and banners and flyers and stuff. Then you have a very unruly kite. You could have very cheap advertising there. Drawback is you can't choose where it goes, but still.
It's the equivalent of just dropping flyers from a fucking plane.
Local news feed from Fastened. Seagulls spotted carrying advertising banners for the Sapola. No, the only thing, Wow. Wow. What's next? You're gonna build them a new shower? Jesus Christ, man. Oh, they're one of those now, huh? Way to not be a racial bigot, eh? You know, one of them peoples. Eh.
Do you want that? Sep, would you like a new shovel? No, just asking because you're just digging that hole deeper and deeper. No.
Basically, the gist is that you're in the boat, and then you keep rowing yourself into deeper waters. It's a speedboat. It's only got one stop, and it's straight down to hell. Maybe you should just get his number.
Let's not spark another war in the Middle East.
And another one.
They're hanging out in Helsinki.
Just putting it out there.
Yeah. Of course.
Making an 80-year-old woman wait until after 5 p.m. for him to show up.
And then very rudely walking. Yeah. Absolutely.
It's either
I don't know about
next to or slightly behind, I believe.
There is protocol. And
royalty.
She is also probably mortal.
Well, at this
She's
point,
never gonna kick the bucket. I know it. She's never gonna kick the bucket.
Considering she's been reigning longer than Queen Victoria, then yeah, probably. She is immortal at this point.
She's a badass. Dumbfound, confused, and downright infuriated sound more accurate.
I do enjoy how the coverage has been in here in Finland all day. the pundits on TV here have not been holding back at all, calling him like mentally disturbed all day, a compulsive liar, I think one of them called him a retard. Many of them have been questioning whether or not the meeting should have taken place at all, considering how absolutely disgusting Trump is. So
Wow, it's
Or
almost
the
like
fact that
most people don't like him in general.
Yeah.
or the fact that he made the UK pay £5 million in security for him to visit his own golf course.
Yeah.
Mhm. Which and it's also quite bullshit because there have been tons of billionaires, especially female around the same age gap. But hey, people being stupid is actually very common these days. The internet didn't
It's
make people more stupid, it just revealed how stupid people really are.
It revealed how many of them there are. Who's Kylie Jenner again?
Phrasing, phrasing, and phrasing, and phrasing. So, after putting your lips on your little boy's fire truck's hose, you found out that there's pressure. Oh, right, the inlet. That makes it even better. Mm-hmm. You will.
You should get one of those drones that auto tracks you.
Just get a couple of them. No, you wanted 75. Depends on the charging cycle.
I mean, that's not going to cost a lot, right?
Yeah, I gave up. You can't do the math without knowing the charging time. I was like, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Excuse me, I'm dying to the heat. No, it's bear. Karhu. 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 There is no O at the end, it's a U. As if the last 3 sessions hasn't been enough to do that already. Arguable. I'm barely in here.
I refuse. Crap. That's probably for the best.
Yeah.
I hate it, and yet it's one of the best free options.
It's
Good.
V4V3 for some reason, and it's never been 4V3. Hi, people. Have you even missed my voice? I doubt it. Stop lying to yourself.
Nobody can ever say that, honestly.
Nobody can say that. Never. But that was stupid. Why the fuck has it changed its name? It went from 3v3 to 4v3. Why does it count? I think it was just V3 before.
Why must Amazon do this?
What's
That is
Amazon
the
doing?
question, isn't it?
GDX 1080 plus 750 watt fully modular PSU for $469. Prime Day deals.
Yeah.
Stop pestering me, Amazon. I don't have the money yet.
We had a very interesting conversation here for a few months back. And it was the fact that suicide bombing is actually a real threat to Torm. He could be in the vicinity of some shit that went down. What if he does not come back? What if he's... This is why we should get the neighbor. Do you see how this doesn't work if we had just Torm's number now, too?
Yeah, but any suicide bomber of note would take out the neighbor too.
But why
So
are
we
we
need to go a
targeting
few
Torm?
houses. We need to go a few blocks down at least.
But
Now we
I'm
need
thinking about
to
the
make
supermarket.
contact with the suicide bombers and make sure that they don't get Torm.
Yeah.
We need to assemble an elite squad of assassins to be sent to Israel.
Let's call it Shields or Assassin's Creed. Or something. We could call it Origins because it's new.
It's not called Assassin's Creed, though.
But why?
They're just the assassins.
Oh, yes.
It's,
But we should
it's
be called
almost as
Assassin's
if
Creed.
you haven't. It's almost as if you haven't played the games.
Yeah, I know. It's like I have
Too
played the game,
much,
but I haven't
too
been
much
paying attention.
Uncharted.
I like Uncharted, okay? Don't ever diss on Nate.
No, it is the best game in the universe.
Thank you. Is it Sarah? Nate and Sarah had a baby sitting in a tree. KISS. says ING. I wonder where they are based, where they lived, because that was a beautiful beach, and I want to live there just because they referenced it in the vicinity of Nate. I was fanboying so hard about those games. And now they've stopped it. Why? Why did they go on to the other side of the spectrum? Nate was great. He was good. They could have come back in time. Nate didn't just do 4 things in his career. That just doesn't make sense.
Did.
No. He can't have done 4 things in his career.
To be fair, the franchise probably wasn't selling as good as they were hoping.
We're
It's
not talking
usually
about the
really
franchise.
accent.
We're talking about Nathan Drake. The guy.
Yeah,
Also,
the
fucking-
2-bit Indiana Jones.
Come again? What was that? What
You
about
heard me.
Lara Croft?
Oh yeah,
What's
he's
that?
also a rip-off of her.
Lara Crotch.
Yeah, 3-point hits. Croft. And why did they change those? So, there's so many things that I just don't get in this world. Why they have to go over to... Isn't it same?
Realism.
Realism, yes. Who? You know what? I can't even remember the names of the women. Does that make me sexist? Well, I
Yes.
remember one of them. I think it's Sarah. The other one
There's
just had a great
always
ass. I
Sarah.
can't remember.
You know, your father, you're not allowed to say such things in public.
We're not in public because Torm's not here. Public requires a few more people to be public. And I'm on the boonies. I'm in the boonies. Tonight, when there are pirates
Yeah.
dying on the docks in the city. Like they do every year at this date.
I wonder if I can get Sepp to laugh but not want to share. Let's try this. Let's see what's happening to him.
It it very much depends, I suppose.
Now I want to
don't
see
think- I don't-
laugh, but
I don't think-
share.
I don't think Sepp has the modesty to not share.
All right,
Well, I got
Fiona. You nailed it. You fucking nailed it. Oh, loud. Fucking 4chan.
There we go. I managed. Succeed. Can I get XP for that?
That should be fucking inspiration. I saw that. I just took on a different hue. I laughed so hard inside of me there. I just popped a vein. We should definitely get a hold on Torm. What the hell? How is this? We are going on 30 minutes now, too. We're on 30.
I mean, you're only facing one Death Knight, so I'm sure it'll be fine.
Who's typing Torm? Who knows what his real name is?
It's Torm.
You can't be called Torm. Now you're just
Says who?
making stuff up.
This is a guy with a the sun.
Are you talking about the Thunder God
Mm-hmm.
and his nemesis? And the tree that they worship?
Yep.
It sounds like
Ridiculous names.
I know, hers are worst. Don't know how to fix that though. That's gonna be a challenge. But I have forgotten. I fucking forgot what I was about to say.
Probably for the
but
best.
probably. Does anyone have any information about him other than Skype?
If you have seen or known of any relatives of Torm, please call 1-800-SAVE-TORM.
Or it doesn't have to specifically say save.
I mean, he's back online on Discord, so I don't know what.
Prod.
He's on Discord.
He's online.
Oh,
Well,
you
he's
mother...
showing online.
He's probably watching the stream right now with his cat in his lap, laughing his ass off.
Actually, yes, he is in chat.
No. He is driving home. You can see him rushing in traffic, sweating. He's got a stream up on his cell phone on the dashboard, like, fuck it. Come on. Almost killing himself on the way.
Okay, I just got the most racist picture in my mind ever. Well, it's not racist either. It's not even racist. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Picture this: the camera. It's by a side curve, like it's by a curve, right? Like what is the sidewalk curve thing, right? It's like
A street corner.
Yeah, it's like a little bit in the alley. It's like one of those corners where that dude from American History X blasted in the teeth of that guy. One of those.
Oh right, yeah.
Look at Theo.
Yeah.
He's gotta love this. Okay, so the camera is like lying there, and if his face was there, it would probably be center frame. But then there's not anything there. Like, it's so barren. There's even one of those tumbleweeds, right? And it's just desert and broken buildings. And then you just hear,
He doesn't live in Syria.
look, this is what I pictured when he said that. I don't know why. That is why I said it was a hugely racist thing to think. But do you see it? It's like a ruin. Then you just hear the car. Probably a fucking Nissan Leaf. Just, okay, no, because then it's like... Probably not even that. No, we need some engine sounds. So everything is just quiet. Tumbleweed rolls over, and then... And that's how he's currently getting home.
The engine sounds are just an audio track looped on the stereo.
Yes.
So you were telling me you just see this entire wasteland. There's one ruin, and that's where you hear him bypass, and then you zoom back out like massively long distance. You just see the car just.
Yes. And just the smoke trail behind him, with nothing but desert in front of him.
So, Sepp has just confirmed that Torm lives in a future where he lives in Australia or something in the middle of the
Mad Max.
apocalypse, like Mad Max.
Well, either Australia or Texas.
Oh god, yeah. Now I'm picturing the fucking tanker. Torm is just heading over the desert, and then in the distance to the right you can see this tanker just booming in on him. Oh god. I haven't slept. Did I say that? I think I said that. My demon child was... All of a sudden he's just screaming. For real screaming. Like, on top of his lungs. And then he's like, what the fuck? And then he goes back to sleep. I think it's because it was fucking dark in there. But then she starts, right? Right after you go to sleep. And she starts because she had some fever. She was not feeling herself she was not in her best health. So she had a bad night. He had a bad night. Which resulted in me having a fucking bad... Probably rest of the week because goddamn, I can't sleep.
Tune in next week for when Torm actually goes to the Thunderdome.
There are so many t-shirt designs on this channel. It's fucking ridiculous. We should have royalties and
We
contracts.
should get round to doing the t-shirt designs.
Yeah. What did you say, Theo?
2 men enter, 1 man leaves.
Oh. Me and Torm should go first. Just to feel it out. Just to try it. He probably knows some fucking Krav Maga or some shit. That would be so typically Thorm. Thorm?
He is a thorn in our side.
He is. Sometimes.
He is playing a druid, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, do we just want to start D&D anyway?
Well, you're the DM, and we're already down 1 person, and you're expecting us to level up this session, so I'm expecting a lot.
Let's find out.
And also, not to mention, the two people gone are probably the most valuable people.
The two hardest hitters so far.
Hardest hitter and healer.
Yeah,
Plus,
Both.
we're missing
healer
a
and-
bear.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Yeah, it's not like we need that bear to be of any use.
Hey, I'm Philip.
Just push the fighter in front.
The fighter with his bow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hit him in the face.
I'll melee attack with the bow.
Yeah, you can do it like back in school days when you hit people in the face with like elastic cords. Just use the bowstring.
Actually, I've got dual wield proficiency. Does that mean that I can wield the sword and the bow at the same time?
No, because bows are two-handed weapons, but a hand crossbow, yes. Probably it's just by the rule.
Technically, I can draw an arrow, hold it, and pull it and fire whilst holding the sword.
You realize if you ever roll a crit failure, will have cut that bow to so many pieces with your sword?
Only if I use a sword attack.
I mean, the sword is just there, so it doesn't need much for a bowstring to nick off it.
Yeah.
But you can try.
I could try. How long do you think it would take to file a little notch in the pommel of the sword? Or shoot the sword at enemies? Just let me get my strength to 20.
So, didn't we roll initiative last time?
Yep.
Yes, you did.
Why is it not in the turn order?
Yes, you're not on the map.
Of course, Tom's first in the turn order.
Whoops. Someone just removed him from the turn order.
What Torm? I don't know about any Torm.
You mean the druid that died?
Yeah, after he gave us this super amazing healing buff that will somewhat compensate for his loss.
You mean the druid that melted with an acid spray? Yeah.
Okay,
I got it.
I need to know more about the story later.
Let's regale you with the first session of STD&D. Although you could just go on YouTube and watch it.
Okay, I'll do that now.
I'm pretty sure you put the first 10 sessions are up there.
As much as I hate it, the
And the
first
rest
episode
are-
I was in is definitely up there because I cringe every time I remember how I forgot my opening line. Yes. I said the words I wanted to say, but they were all in the wrong order and jumbled up. I was supposed to say, "Let's talk more fight." And then instead, "Fight less, more talk." Or something like that.
Diplomacy!
I still cringe to this day.
I mean, that's arguable.
Yeah. Should I say the same thing now, though? Let's talk more fight. Hey.
Yeah, I do. That's one thing I have that you don't, Seth.
Oh!
I mean, I have less of a beard too, so
Yeah, I see you decided to go halfway on the choices you were given.
it was
said-
less a choice and more. Fuck
No,
it! I don't want to wear a beard net at work.
Yeah, but when you said you had to shave it for work, I thought like clean shave, not that
Hell no!
like slightly off the top. There's a big difference there.
I
Trim
mean,
it for work.
if you're cutting half of your beard off, at least do it like completely off on one side and just leave it on the other.
That we only have to wear half a beard net.
Yeah, exactly.
I so wish I picked
Or
a
you
race
could
that
have
had dark vision.
You could have had a comb over beard.
A beard over?
Yeah, just shave completely this side and then start like using the beard net to fold it over.
That would have been hilarious.
Zip is so confused now.
Wait, beard grows that long? I didn't know.
This is more or less axe.
The only thing happening to it these days is loss of color. It's okay. I'm starting to get grace in my beard too. Actually, I don't have a
ironic
black beard. I have a brown beard with a red shine to it. In sunlight, I look like a half ginger.
Yeah,
One of us.
and it,
One of us. One of
I
us.
know the pain. I have no idea why there is any red in my beard. Nobody in my family has any red.
Or wants to
red
admit.
hair, but
I know why there's
So-
red in my beard.
yeah, because you're a soulless
Yeah.
ginger.
Yeah.
I'm not soulless. I've been stealing pandas, so.
Siphoning off.
Which is technically like against some rule thing because pandas are endangered species. Nope.
Oh no, there's a ginger association doing a cover-up of all such incidents. I don't want it to be.
The ginger Illuminati.
Yeah. They're led by the albino.
Aren't the albinos the Pope's assassins? Shit. I mean, might as well. I mean, I'm definitely slow enough that most of the beard jokes even take 5 minutes to come up in my brain.
It's okay. A bit of extra warm-up never hurt anyone.
Yeah, sure. This is too much.
Well, I'll start by casting Magic Missile at the darkness. Get it? Oh! The person who's first in line just went AFK. Great.
I mean, who's home anyway? Just remove him from the turn order
Yeah, let's two-man this, Silic. You, me, and your little floating eyeball.
Hey, Drax does a constant of 1 damage every round.
If he hits.
I'm
He's
gonna say that
amazing. No, moral support.
with Drax as the only one there, it would take over 60 rounds to well over 60 rounds to take down this guy.
So
But
he's got over 60
I'm pretty
health.
sure you can have. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
And this is where we learned that it was just all a convenient thing for him to end the campaign early and begin anew.
Yeah, it's just way too hot here. I can't handle the DMing anymore.
It's almost like the
TPK.
Finnish people never
TPK.
enjoy the heat.
TPK.
Okay, I'm back.
Very
We enjoy
odd,
heat
though,
only
how-
in the sauna.
Yeah. That's where the only place it should be.
Yes. It needs to be constrained within a single room. And then it's fine.
But
Like
what
children.
if you start carrying birch leaves around?
Wait, you guys give your child a whole room? Children are supposed to get a whole room?
Yeah. I've actually been like the last 2 days I have been helping my brother build one of those like beds for my nephew with a table on the bottom and then the bed above.
The
Took a
cabin bed.
fucking- Yeah, it took us fucking 2 days to put it together.
IKEA?
Is there vodka involved?
And no, and
There's a
it wasn't
problem right
IKEA. That was the problem. It wasn't IKEA. IKEA would have taken us like half a day probably. But this
And then you would
one
have had to go back
actual
to the store for the
screws.
screw.
Yeah, but this one had actual like proper screws, and
Wow.
everything wasn't held by 4 of those damn fast hooking things. Anyway, home. It's your turn.
Are you gonna shoot this fucker or what?
Who? Sell
I don't know.
it. Yeah, he's right in front of me. I can do that.
Oh, right! You don't see shit.
That's right.
Did you try moving to see
I-
shit?
$15. Yeah, I can see him.
And he sees
Finally.
you.
Finally.
Should we remind the stream what we're seeing?
I don't remember.
Just
Yeah,
skip
your
those.
guess.
A melty guy.
You're 3. So,
I've lost my skills. Spell it. No. Skills. No. Class. I'm going to use piercing shot.
What are you trying to do? Are you going to bounce it off the wall behind him and then destroy that too, just to be sure?
No, honestly, I'm just using it for the extra damage. Assuming it hits. Because it takes the arrow damage plus the 4. I think I just lost audio. No.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Good. That's weird. So 11 is not gonna do it.
Poop.
That attack doesn't use the attack roll. It's a dex save.
Oh, because it's a piercing arrow, right?
Yep. I only rolled the attack roll to get the actual arrow damage.
Yeah. Hold on.
Dex save for half.
Yeah. So
I'm just gonna go open my porch door.
it succeeds.
Woohoo!
So it will take half of that. Plus the extra 2.
So, as this creature is stepping up from his throne, quickly decaying from a decent human being into what is probably a skeletal horror, that's why he's missing. He's shooting what he thought was about to be skin, and it's just bones and just.
Yeah. It looks very much like in Pirates of the Caribbean. In the first one, when they step out of the what is it? The moonlight?
Shadow.
The best. Oh, the shadow in
second.
moonlight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You best believe in ghosts.
Anything else, home? No more movement.
No, I'm gonna stay here for now and ready an attack.
Okay. And this figure is going to stomp up right up to you and bring down one of its one of the blades it holds in his hands. A 22 versus AC.
Hits.
All right, and that will be that will be 8 slashing damage and 1 necrotic damage.
It's okay. I can take like 3 more of those hits.
It sounded like a very low damage hit.
Midrash.
Since I'm already fairly depleted on magic and already have taken a nice chunk of damage, I will use my last second level spell on a soul shield. I will siphon off all but one of my hit points to double it, which is 13, so that's
26.
26.
Well then. Anything else?
And I will also make my way over yonder, keeping a wary eye on this fascinating creature.
Over under. Silic.
You're going to be our main source of damage. Get to it. Yeah.
No
Do
pressure.
those hip thrusts. You better have worked your pelvis.
Are you okay, Sep? A wisdom save.
Well, I mean, he is a dead guy stuck in a tomb. How wise can he really be?
Dead guy.
Undead guy.
He actually does fail.
Wow. See?
So that will be 12 psychic damage. Okay.
Let's get the bad rolls out of the way.
Tracks can always move on your turn. Two d4. All right. Let's see what that does. That is a 2 and a 1. A dazing ray, causing charmed. A fear ray, causing frightened. um.
If it fails the rolls.
It is immune to being frightened.
Because
so
undead.
The effect instantly fizzles.
He doesn't upgrade.
Deafened.
Yes, but it doesn't define frightened. Yes, it does. Yes, it does need to make a wisdom saving throw still. Ooh, it goes there. And
I will take my opportunity. I think.
it succeeds against the charm effect.
And because
Grax is not charming enough to sway this creature from its duty.
you need to put more makeup on Drax.
Yeah, get him some of those 5 fake eyelashes.
Again.
Lucky bastards.
There, now they can hear me, but why the fuck is that?
Are
Spam?
you closing voice meter?
No, it's everything is as it should be, but something is just chopping off. So, Spam, because you can hear me obviously, so something is wrong on the OBS side. If you all of a sudden can't hear me, shout out and I will send you a nude, and then I'll fix it. That's my turn.
I need to roll the attack of opportunity for it running away. Because he was tugging my ass.
Yes.
Just arrowing this. Wow.
Well, that's a hit.
It's a hit. Kind of crappy hit.
Yeah. But a hit nonetheless.
I almost wish I made the call on sharpshooter before that. For the -5 to hit. For +10.
-5, you say?
Yeah, that probably wouldn't hit him though.
Perhaps. Home, it's your turn.
And I can no longer see him. How far away did he run?
Oh, in some ways.
1, 2, 15. Aha, I see him now. And that's the wrong thing. Keep losing where this thing is. Arrow. Can I call Sharpshooter and use Piercing Arrow?
No.
Okay.
No, because it doesn't use an attack action.
Yep.
Another deck save. Man.
Yep.
All the dick saves.
We're adults. Again, it
Adults?
fails.
Where?
Filled that one.
Takes
5
2.
damage.
Yes.
Woohoo! 5 damage.
Woohoo!
We're gonna whittle him down.
Apparently so.
At this rate, we're basically no better than Drax.
Yeah. Well, the guy is going to come stomping off his days again. And make an attack against home again, considering he is the closest one.
Yep. If it's higher than 16, it's a hit.
It's a 17
By 1.
for 12 slashing damage and 7 necrotic damage.
We're losing home just because of Torm.
It's no big loss.
Let's see, he moved 15 feet.
Either.
He's going to keep moving and take the attack of opportunity. So he moves to the middle.
I miss.
Yep. Your arrow clatters against the far wall.
At least it wasn't a crit miss, considering the angle that he's walking away from me in.
Yep. Midrash.
So I have one single. No, actually, I have 2 spells left. But the only spell I can cast at that level, I don't think will affect him. Like, since when will bones be affected by poison? Is there anything else useful I can do with these spell levels? I mean,
You don't happen to have
Copy
any
isn't
divine
mine.
radiance.
no. I have copy, I have commune with shade, I have comprehend languages, I have detect magic and identify. I don't think either will work on him. Necrotic feast isn't going to work because he isn't dead. Entangle isn't one of my spell, and I guess I could fire off the wand. Wait. Nope, too confined.
Speaking of that, Silic, remember that you have the talisman. That has an effect that might be relevant to your interests.
I totally remember that I had the talisman, and I was. It was funny that you would say that because I was on my way in to reread about that said talisman.
Obviously.
On a totally unrelated note, of course. But thank you for trying to remind me of such
Trivial details.
yes. Thank you.
Mhm.
Wasn't needed,
I'll
but
let you get back to me and with the inevitable question of
like
which
what name it was. I couldn't help myself. I'm gonna look a little bit more, and then I'm probably gonna find it. But I could not. That was just too good to pass up.
Protections galore.
protection from evil and good.
Yes, I have a sneaky feeling he is not particularly good.
Protected against certain types of monsters.
All right. That is on yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Ensuring
I
that you
move
are
on
the
to
sole
him.
survivor.
Yes. Not only am I now currently probably more tanky than Holm, I probably will survive him until the spell runs out. The question is going to become, will I make it out of here before the spell runs out?
Yeah, well.
Also, I
Anything
move
else?
over yonder so we have him tri-cornered.
Sure. Slick.
I'm
Have you found your talisman?
currently trying to remember what a spell focus really does. And also, if there
It
is...
focuses your spells. It allows your classes spell casting.
That's what I thought. So, on
That
that
is
note...
not the benefit I was
No.
talking
On that note,
about, though.
I was thinking, like, is there anyone that... I mean, if there was a cantrip that would be really good in this situation, I probably would know of it, but I just forgot the name of that cantrip.
Probably Avada Kedavra.
Yes, it's probably Avada Kedavra. I should probably get back to that, actually. Too. Has he been moving towards me? He's been moving towards me. Why is he moving towards me?
He's been moving to center himself, which is what concerns me.
Away from home, who is basically kicking his ass right now.
Oh,
Are you
he
kicking his
just,
ass?
I mean,
Don't. Yeah, sure.
He just big slapped me for 19.
Yeah, he strutted past and then accepted a opportunity attack. Just walk by, just out of my way, peasant.
Okay, so this is interesting. I'm gonna at least move myself the fuck. Why did that work? Why didn't that... What? Okay, that was 15. 15. Fuck that. A cantrip. I need a cantrip. A good cantrip. It doesn't even matter what... If it's... It doesn't even matter if it's a... What kind of cantrip? But fuck it, I'm gonna blast him. Try to blast him first with...
With your cantrip, the one you've been constantly using until we thought about thought you about the other spells you have.
Yeah, but well, I did start this off with a distant whispers.
That's not a cantrip?
No, it's not. But I have only like... I could minor illusion a prestidigitation with agonizing blast. But that's everything I could do. Fuck it, Avada Kedavra.
You keep asking for a cantrip for some specific reason, and that is your cantrips.
Yes, but that is where I have... You don't get the point. I'm trying to speak outside the
No.
box without giving you the answer. Fuck it.
Your connection to the server has been interrupted. Be aware.
Yes, I have already moved a long time ago. And that was a 26 on attack and a 13 force crit, 8 additional damage. Seriously? I can screenshot this shit if you want. The screen has it.
Oh no.
The stream knows it.
I'll watch it on Twitch.
Yes, watch it on Twitch. Because that agonizing blast was the best
That's
one.
actually...
Oh, he just died. He just died. I killed him with the fucking cantrip. With one of my own.
Trust me, those cantrips of yours are going to be a massive damage potential as you level because they keep getting better and you can keep adding cool effects to it. That's the entire point of your class.
I know. I actually knew that because you said so just now.
Yes,
But-
like multiple times in the past too.
Yeah, but it seems that I didn't pay attention. And that
It seems that you also disable your camera.
You're kidding me right now, right? Oh.